What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. We got to give some love to Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat and Philadelphia 76er series is 3-2 right now, and I'm not really going to get too much into that. But Jimmy Butler in these playoffs has taken his game to a different level. I don't know if Rachel Nichols is back in the picture or something, and he's just feeling himself again, but he's elevated back into how he played in the bubble. I don't think it's fluky either. I think he's always been this good. And I just think it just matters. I think he's healthy. I think his body's feeling good. He's always been a playoff player, but I just think everything's kind of coming together for him, And I really love it because the postseason this year, he's been on fire, putting up 40-point games, splashing threes. He's always been an excellent defender. In fact, he's probably one of my favorite defenders to watch, especially off the ball, kind of just roaming. He's never out of position and he's just always in the right spots. And it's kind of weird to watch because there's not many guys that are like that. But let's get to his offense, because his offense has taken a huge jump from the regular season and years past in a one specific category. And if you've been watching Jimmy Butler this postseason, you probably know what that category is. So his points, he's averaging 28.3 points per game by my calculation. If it's wrong, let me know in the comments. It's, how I added it up and divided. This is in comparison to 21 in the regular season. So he's up 7 points a game. That's a huge jump. 7.3 rebounds. I think he averaged 6 rebounds in the regular season. So another rebound. Another thing I've noticed is that he's getting a lot of offensive rebounds. I think I don't know what the exact number is per game, but he's been in the paint a ton and scrapping for that extra possession. And I think it's really helped Miami, for one, get this 3-2 lead on Philly, but just win these games in general. And then 5.5 assists per game, which is about what he did in the regular season as well. So passing has always been solid, nothing too crazy. But, when the points go up by 7, the rebounds go up, the offensive rebounds go up, the defense is elite. He's always getting steals, always getting blocks. If you do any betting on over and unders, California, so I can't bet on actual games and stuff, but over unders, I'm allowed to do that. And it's if I see 1.5 for blocks and steals for Jimmy, smash that. I'm taking that every single time because he's just a menace on defense, and he's always getting at least 2 steals or blocks a game. And that's what I feel when I watch him. Now, here's my favorite revelation in this postseason. Yeah, the points have gone up. The rebounding's cool. The defense is always awesome. The passing's nice. He's at 36.8% from 3. And to let you know how bad, I'm not going to say his 3-point shooting has been bad the last 3 years. It hasn't gone over, I think, 24.5%. That is graveyard, bone dry levels of bad shooting. And in the postseason, he's up to almost 37% from 3 this postseason round, which I think is 9 games. Now it's a little bit of a smaller sample size, but 37%. And you can tell his confidence is there. He's stepping into just pull up threes. Now, do they always go in? No, but the confidence is there, because in the regular season, there would be games that I would watch. He'd be wide open right there and he would not shoot it. So I think this jump of 12%, almost 13% from 3, 15% from 3, whatever, I don't know. I think he shot 22 or something like that, 23 in the regular season. Getting up to 37%, which is about league average, I think right above league average. That's insane to step up that way in the playoffs. And I think that's a huge reason why his point total has gone from 21 to 28, being able to be a 3-level scorer, because he's always been great mid-range, always been great at generating free throws, getting to the rim. He's always had that in his bag. So getting the 3-pointer back in his bag, because before going to Miami, he was never really a bad 3-point shooter. He wasn't like Steph Curry or anybody, but he was respectable out there. So he's been able to do it in the past. So that's why I don't think this is necessarily fluky, because I've seen him do it before. Just for whatever reason, these last few years, he just didn't hit him. But 9 games and he's at almost 37% from 3. I think that is crazy, the jump that he took right there. Now they're biting a little bit, and he's able to drive and attack and get to the free throw line, get into his post ups and stuff. I've seen him go at Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid is a fantastic paint protector and a really, really talented defender in general. Going posting that T-Rex up and succeeding is not easy to do, especially when you're, half a foot shorter than he is and not nearly as heavy or as physically imposing. Being able to have success against that kind of guy in the post is remarkable to me. This is the biggest thing that I thought about. I was like, I don't know how many players that are left in this postseason that have been better than Jimmy Butler. And like, I don't, and this is not me saying that these guys have been. These are guys are like that might be in the running for it. Like Luca, because Luca's been fantastic in the games that he's played. Tatum's been dominant. Giannis, I mean, Giannis is fantastic as always, but like, I don't know if you can definitively say any one of those guys has been on a different level than Jimmy Butler. I think that those guys are all kind of in that same tier, and they've all been amazing. But like, I don't think many people predicted Jimmy Butler to be like this going into the playoffs. You know, especially after last year's playoff run. You know, I just think the comeback tour is in full effect, and I don't know what's going to happen in the series or whatnot. But you know, it's 3-2 now. Got to go win one in Philly or win a game 7 in Miami. Not really going to dive too far into it, but being in this conversation is that's respectable. That is something else. You know, I think he deserves a lot of love for that and a lot of credit, because I don't see people like really giving him that respect, and I'm kind of surprised by it, because it's like he's one of the best two-way players in the league. I think he's one of the most underrated defenders in the league. His three ball is back. He's scoring from everywhere. He's getting rebounds. He's dishing to teammates. Like, he's doing everything, and he's doing it efficiently. Why? I just don't understand why. Maybe my social medias are not as curated to seeing Jimmy Butler love, you know, all the love for him or whatnot. But I just haven't seen the respect to him, even on like uh like the sports stations on TV or on the radio. I haven't heard a ton about Jimmy Butler, and I think that's disrespectful at this point because he's been fantastic. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video. If you want to interact with me on Twitter, I'm going to put it like right here, live tweeting games. Just full transparency. I thought Philly was going to win tonight, but I predicted by 4. They lost by like 35. So my word is not gospel. Clearly I can have being correct and whatnot. So it is what it is. It's all fun. It's basketball. I wish that game was closer though. It would have been a lot more fun to watch. Anyway, I'm done here. Peace.